Okay, okay, I'm here. I'm here. Um, let's jump right into the talks because I'm seeing this game here. And I'm talking to the devs or the Discord community right now. Okay, what's up, dude? What's up, Dr. Tuberculosis? Oh, nerd time for sure. Let me show you. I'm in this Discord right now. Thank you. You're so goofy. Let me show the Discord. Wait, where? Okay, yeah. This must be one of the. This is the creative designer. Okay. Let's go back. So what we have is some YouTube videos though. I found or some TikTok videos. I found these the other day. Oh shit. There we go. Okay, I need to stop this. Here we go.
We are making the next VR MMORPG. And no, I don't mean a social experience or a remake of Sword Art Online, even though they can be very well done. Shout out Argus VRC. No, I mean a fully blown VR MMO with combat, smithing, cooking, gathering, and a bunch of other core features that players have been wanting for over a decade. All
like this sounds crazy.
Driven, meaningfully crafted world that feels good to be in, both visually and mechanically. If you're interested, check out our Discord. Hope to see you there.
How do we?
We are making the next VR.
How do we go to the next video? Okay, yeah. Just from the looks of this, just like off the pure looks, like this looks crazy compared to what we've had. In a flat screen, like watching it on a video like this will never do it justice. functional smithing, a grindstone. Going through the comments. Look at that. They're taking shots. We've seen so many failures. The forbidden back scratcher. I'll scratch your back with that thing. I'm gonna get you a headset or something. I'll make you play one of these. I want to like. I can't pin it down. This town and environment, this art style has. Imagine it's something. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 13. What's up, Elgato? The devs seem to be talking. I've considered this. Okay, interesting thought. What if players were given the option to play as a monster? I've considered this, but it would be... I've never considered this, but it would be cool. Hope you guys are doing good, though. We're having a good Saturday morning. So, I'm trying to get into the testing phase of this game. The characters look half decent, though. The character models. Like, one thing I don't like in Elysia is that you can't throw your sword. I will never understand that. But you got some hair physics? Like, whoa. Actually, whoa. Okay. New rigs and rig handling. So this is like your basic Unity. But if they got their models looking like this, okay. That's cool. Weapon weight. So if it went from this to that, ooh, that's actually fire. That's crazy. If this is what the characters look like, I will not play. It's gonna be flat out honest. I can't stand that Unity, that basic Unity look. Same screenshot, it's okay. I think it's that Zelda. It's that like that new age Zelda. The pastel look. Maybe Genshin Impact is the game I'm thinking of. That night and day cycles I'm seeing. Just showing the environment. This is crazy, kind of. This is kind of crazy. How many videos? I don't have that many videos. That was the last one. From their, yeah. They went from this to that. That's actually fire. Crazy. Let's see what they're saying in the Discord. I haven't. I got something to watch too. I got something to watch. This is from one of the community members from the Discord. Is it gonna work? All right.
A little bit of blacksmithing, in combat or in the field. I mean, that's a level that a lot of people who just play blacksmithing won't get to experience. They won't get to experience the, I guess, the convenience and also the fulfillment.
Okay, hold on. For whatever reason, it's making me go back to this and into this.
Then the same thing applies. And then even backwards, if you're good at combat, and you have increased like your character's base strength or whatever that stat is going to be, you'll be better at hammering ingots. So there's definitely a lot of things that, based on our framework and based
sounds
on
like a lot of
things set up,
intricacies,
will kind of weave into each other, but it's never going to be done explicitly. Just because it's a little bit far outside of the scope of this game. Will we experiment with things like that in the future? Sure, I'm sure we will, but right now is not that time.
Yeah, definitely. I was just wanting to ask, and me and some of the other guys were definitely thinking, since there's at least with the population that I was seeing, there's definitely a high blacksmithing population here. And
it's some Java, some espresso, actually.
Is there a possibility we could get guilds?
It's that good shit.
Guilds are going to exist. Now, I want to say this out loud because I know you guys are excited. I know everyone's excited. Everyone's been talking about it. We don't know how guilds are going to work yet. We can't
That's
know
perfectly
right
fine.
now.
It's perfectly fine.
That's fine.
But
yeah, just
there will
knowing
be
that they
guilds.
exist.
Sure. From a technical perspective, guilds are not the hardest thing in the world. From a practicality perspective, it's a little bit different. And then from a networking perspective, we have the issue of, are guilds going to be specific to servers? Can they span across multiple servers? How does the, I guess, advantage of being in a guild change if a server can only hold up to a certain number of people at a time, if the server's database can only hold a certain number of characters at a time, right? And then how does that apply to if players need to go to other servers because servers are congested, which is a thing that happens. I mean, Final Fantasy, if a server is congested, you just can't get in. And so we're looking at a lot of ways to mitigate a lot of these problems. It's a lot easier to try to log into Final Fantasy and realize you're not going to get in and just kind of take a step back, and that'd be fine.
I never played Final Fantasy.
It's a lot different in VR whenever you've taken the time to set everything up and get in and get ready. So there's definitely a lot of considerations, but guilds will exist.
It's
now
also
I know
respect
that
of our time that you're also you're doing that, like just to considering all possible avenues. You're respecting our time, our efficiency, all aspects of it, which I appreciate. That's not something most developers think about.
What's the most valuable resource to any player?
Time.
Yeah.
It's time.
Money.
It's not
Money as well.
and I can prove that it's not money. Because whenever you go and buy a video game, you were saying that your time spent in that game is worth more than the money you spent to buy it. And so every single player has a very important distinction on their time. If someone buys or subscribes for this game, it proves to me that they value their time in this game more than they do that money, and that's why we can't fail on that promise. If their time is spent in this game, not getting into servers,
I like
or,
that.
grinding
that sentiment.
out things that are boring, then it's a failure. And so there's been a lot of thought into this because, I mean, we've seen it happen in other games. Everyone talks about Zenith, everyone talks about Township. I've been fortunate enough to talk to developers on teams of both games, why they went wrong, things that could have been improved. It's been several hundreds, if not thousands of hours of research on those topics alone, because, I mean, fuck, dude, it's 2025. We're tired of waiting. Also, if we are going to, put our heart and soul into this, we're not going to do it without a plan. It's very foolish. So,
I don't know any of these.
We have absolutely considered all of those avenues. I mean, from square one.
And I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, everybody, I think, does.
A high population
really
of people,
refreshing
at
to hear.
least. I love indie developers. You guys are considered indie, but I love the fact that we have these because big corporated developers don't care as much anymore.
Look at Ubisoft.
More the people above them don't care. You guys don't have that. You are the people. So hearing that and having everybody in this call hear that, especially with how many influx of people have come in, just even if it's like a reiteration, that is extremely, extremely nice to hear.
BS.
I appreciate you for just saying that.
BS, I'm also recording, so just so you all know. Alright, continue.
Yeah.
There was a big point whenever my community manager asked me, like, what is the realistic line that we have to cross from, like, our Patreon, which genuinely, and I'm not going to speak too far on my situation or where we're at, but it's kept us in the running, especially with the state of work right now. AI training is not very lucrative. You can lose your job at a moment's notice. Typically, you're a contractor when you do that kind of stuff.
All right, Dar. I'm in here, man.
He told me, like, hey, what is that line? Because we're making forward progress. And I told him, I was like, we're about halfway there.
Halfway.
So from
when was
the
this posted?
perspective of like
1 day ago.
Honestly, that push forward to almost 6,000 members now. That was insane. And we got a lot of pledges in 1 day, and that was, it was life-changing. And so now the goal is, like, and the reason that I'm saying this, I promise this is leading somewhere. I know it was unprovoked.
Yeah.
But the reason that I'm saying this is because from the perspective of someone who absolutely just wants to reward all the people who have, made this happen, I'm gonna be honest. I like the supporter rewards we have, but they seem a little lackluster now, given the scope of this project. And so I'll just kind of put it into the wind. If you guys think of like supporter rewards that
Dr. Tuberculosis, I'll send you the Discord invite.
Do like community votes.
Yeah, just community votes is actually smart.
We have to be very careful about that.
Yeah, true.
Because there is one thing, and I wrote this on the Patreon, and Willis wrote this in the FAQ. Payment cannot influence the development of the game. We've seen it happen to. That's one of Zenith's biggest pitfalls, right? Because a bunch of people wanted. They asked. They promised a non-VR version of the game.
Yep.
It never happened. They promised housing because so many people pledged for housing, especially because it was like, you'll be the first to try our housing system. That was one of their pledge rewards. Well, guess what? Housing didn't happen, right? And so I guess right now the challenge for us is
housing did happen.
Really reward those people without causing a detriment to the quality of the experience. Which,
but the other one did not have
very much.
People paid for something and they did not deliver it.
So like
I wonder if they
prevent pay to win
can be sued for
or
that.
like what are you trying to prevent or like
what we're trying.
Plus, they made $45 million on the game.
And for any of you here that has developed a game, or any of you that is interested in game development, if you've done your research, you know that a game has to have a succinct vision and a forward direction. If you don't have those things, if you don't have a strong design, if you don't have design principles, the game can't succeed as a cohesive experience. And outside interference can mess that up, right? So if God Ice goes, hey, I'm gonna give you $30,000 right now if and when you add necromancy to the game,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Well, guess
that,
what?
Okay.
Right now, necromancy is heavily contested, and more importantly, it's very technically difficult. It is a
Yeah, I can kind of
difficult thing to
understand.
implement from a technical and networking perspective. But if I take that, right, and even more so, if I make it a pledge to go, if you pledge this tier, you'll be the first people to try out our, our necromancy system. Well, not only does that decision go against the design principles of the game, but also it might not come out in a way that is good at all, right?
True.
And that falls back on us. So there's definitely a level of um, of rigidness that we do have to have for the experience, because if enough people have their say in the experience, if we make a game for everyone, then we're making a game for nobody. And that's why games that have tried that have failed. I mean, that's what Zenith did for their classes. They built out some classes that thought would appeal to everyone because of how flexible they were supposedly, but they ended up appealing to nobody. And I think Riff is a really cool experience, but they pretty much have just crammed everything into a single experience. And as such, there's no room for people who focus on those experiences to enjoy them at all. And so, our goal really is to just kind of
I
make
want to
sure that
try
that
Riff
stays
again,
rigid.
but I haven't tried.
I do have a very strong vision for this game. There have to be compromises, and there are some things that we have to make decisions about that are non-negotiable, because it's going to make the experience a better one in the end. Is that to say that we don't take suggestions? No, absolutely not. If you guys read through the Ask the Devs threads, there have been plenty of times when I've gone, we haven't considered it, but that's a good idea. I will put it on the list and we'll get back to you. But there are some instances in which that isn't okay. And more importantly, if I open those suggestions to be open to people that support, then it eventually turns into, if we pay money, then we get to kind of build the game the way we want to, which is not the precedent that I want to set. Especially with not how much promise this community has proven to me that this game has, which, I'm not going to take for granted.
Okay.
All love, bro.
Anybody else? Anybody else got any questions?
Hear me out. I got the perfect idea. Cool jacket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really cool jacket.
I have one question. I got a really good idea. Okay. Battle pass. So, I love swimming. I don't know if anyone else here loves swimming.
Oh yeah. Good question.
Yeah,
Good question.
yeah.
So within VR, I've played, unfortunately, a good amount of VR chat, and I love the swimming features in VR chat. How you're able to swim. So, what are your ideas and moving forward? What are your ideas for swimming and swimming features and mechanics?
Swimming will exist. It's not a hard thing to implement by any means. Technical perspective, from a graphics perspective, it's not difficult. Fishing is being developed as well.
Nice.
All I care about. I'm
Fishing's a big one.
I want to.
That's a pretty big one. Pretty big one.
Can you add a 50-pound bluegill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fishing?
I will. I know that was like half joking, but fishing is a life skill like every other life skill that we have. And because of that, I want to make sure that it is given the attention that it deserves. And so,
I mean, I can
don't be
fish.
don't be surprised if you pull your if you pull your rod out the water and just some giant fuck-all fish comes out of it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Bro,
Just
Okay.
curious,
I didn't remember my gas.
on the topic of fishing and 50 pounders and everything like that, how
How's the
well
mini game gonna work?
will weight actually portray itself in this game?
Ooh, good question. Good question.
So, that's a great question. So there's a challenge, and this is the last question.
And
I'm
it's
gonna
so
answer.
weird. I know,
You
like,
guys
Dr.
told me,
Tuberculosis, you're hearing
I
this and you're
convinced
wondering,
myself I
like,
should go take a break. But
what does weight have to do in
weight is a really
like
good question
a
because
game?
it proves a really good challenge.
But
weight
when you're
is
playing a
the
VR
most
game,
beneficial whenever
it's
it
so
comes to
weird.
physics
Though you
simulation,
can't feel the
and
weight of
we are
things,
trying to land
when they are
kind of right
emulated
in the middle
correctly,
of,
you notice it.
like a fantastical
It
you know,
is
action
the
feels,
difference
but,
between
you
a
know,
good
the
game
real
and a
wins
shit-ass game.
and the real
and
moment.
it's just a game that just doesn't feel right.
You know, the actual, I guess, act
Yeah.
of putting like
It's
weight and force.
something when
into
you're moving
strikes.
sticks.
We're trying to find
When
a
you're
middle
moving a
ground,
controller
and
sticks,
that's
like
because,
you don't.
from a technical perspective, full
I guess
physics
it'd be the
simulation will
the
not work
speed
in
of
an
things,
MMO
but in a
setting,
VR game, when
because
it's your
it's just
hand
not
and
realistic.
you
Like,
have to move it a
imagine
certain
if
way.
in Final Fantasy everyone had like a ball that they could throw and it would bounce on every object in the scene. It's just not realistic. But that being said, one of the things that is super important to me is that combat feels dangerous and impactful. And so whenever it
And
comes
it-
to actual
it
weapons,
does
they will have
matter
weight. There will be
when
a
it's
bigger loss,
combat
but
or
you
when
will
it's-
be, you will have a lot more success if you actually you know, put
Interacting
motion
with
into your
little items,
swords.
picking
The
something up.
whole wiggle your sword shit is awful. I don't like it.
Okay, pretty
Zenith
interesting.
tried by doing the momentum approach, where the faster your sword was swung, the more damage you did with like an attack cooldown in between. I think that's
Oh no, you get
kind of
tired.
getting there,
Yeah.
but not what we want. Especially considering that a lot of the things that we are doing are weight based, like cooking, you know, blacksmithing, combat, fishing, right?
And he says weight,
There
but
are
I
going
there
to
I
be
think
a
he
lot of
means
considerations
physics
with that.
based.
And I guess all I can really say is there's going to be a lot of weight involved, but we're going to balance it through the very large testing pool that we have. I know a lot of you know that we had nearly 900 tester applications, and so I have every ounce of confidence that we'll be able to find a system that feels good to an overwhelming majority of players. And then for those that don't, if there are accessibility concerns, we have a whole nother plan for that. But outside of that, yeah, I think that's where I'll leave it for now.
Okay, Star, thank you for being with us. Thank you
I
for being with us,
appreciate you,
Star.
man.
Thank you.
I hope you have a great
Wait, Star. Yeah, side question here too. Can I upload this to YouTube? Can I upload this to YouTube? I got like 14 minutes.
I was
Thank you.
gonna ask, like, like let's say you do catch a big fish. All right, now, and you're talking about weight. So is weight going to be determined by like the strength system? Like, are we going to put points into strength, and is that going to be determined by how big?
I was gonna ask,
catch?
hey.
What
I
happened?
don't think we'll be doing a traditional like stat point system. So whenever we talked about the whole skills thing, I know that I mentioned RuneScape a few times, and in the methodology that we have of VR is the best when you are doing things,
Yes.
because it's supposed to be immersive, right? In the same vein where we don't want actions to be done by pressing buttons, you don't want your skills to increase by pressing buttons either, right? That is a failure from an immersion perspective, and I think that this game should go above and beyond just we took an MMO and we put it in VR, right? This is really a chance for us to push the envelope of what can be accomplished in a VR game, and I think that if the experience and the loops are fun enough, you will increase those stats naturally over time, right? So if I'm like a sword fighter, my strength and my agility are going to go up over time naturally, from moving around, from landing attacks, from picking stuff up and throwing them, from carrying the stuff on my back.
So,
Right?
like, speaking on
there-
this, a game like Oblivion, where the more you jumped, the more your how much monies is that? I'm watching my bankroll. You know, you just gotta spend it. When you got it, you gotta spend it. You can't take it with you. Spend it. I could buy 1,000 of them things. I think I forget exactly what it is. I forget what the Pokemon codes are, but like Oblivion, the more you jump, the more your athletic skills, the more you cast your fire spell, the more that skill would go up. I've been waiting for a game to do that, because that makes the most sense. It gives the game the most longevity, and I feel like it's the most rewarding.
There's, you know, a big conversation about you know, what style is the most appropriate for an MMO. You know, as cool as it would be, I'm sure, to go play Final Fantasy in VR, I don't think it would be a very long experience. I don't think it would be very good.
Makes you
for
try to
long
grind your
sessions.
stats, yeah. Like if you
And we
want to
wanna
be a
make sure
great
that we're
fire
also
mage,
giving
you're gonna
people
be
the
out there casting your fire
opportunity
spells,
to live those
using
sessions
them at every
themselves. The
opportunity you
idea
can.
right now is that if the combat is immersive enough, if it feels good enough, and
If you want to
players
be
are
out there being
given
you know,
incentives to pace
like,
themselves in between engagements,
if you
right?
have
then you have
if you have like 4 different sword skills, and then you really only see the practical use for one, that skill is going to be higher until you like think of more creative ways to use those other skills.
A system that A feels good to do, B does not
Pickpocket somebody.
detract from skill increase. But
That's something
also
that hasn't
doesn't
been
drag
explored in
attention to
VR.
it. You won't feel like you're grinding as much if you're just having fun, right? And then C is one that prioritizes player health, which is very important, especially whenever it comes to the VR genre. I don't want to drop stereotypes on the community, but there are not many people more sedentary than people who play games chronically, myself included. And so one of the big focuses that we have is on making sure that it is actually a healthy balance. And there is a thread about consumables and buffs. You guys can go look at that as well. But that's kind of the mentality that we have whenever it comes to skills.
Holy shit.
I appreciate it.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, hey.
That was Star,
Okay,
everybody. Okay, let's give this man a
Oh,
break
My
or
My
something.
sad question is about Final Fantasy. Star, are you a Moon Magic user?
Not in Final Fantasy. I'm a paladin.
Oh,
okay, no.
Okay, whoa.
Sorry.
No, but
I can
like,
see it.
oh, you.
This is my first day in the
Marrow
Discord,
elements
and
or
everybody
rings
seems
any
like,
bell?
you know, the VR community for MMOs
Hey,
is really
are you a
good.
user though?
It's always
That's
it
my
always has
question.
been. We all just want a cool ass game to hang
I
on.
did have a slight question about something you said earlier. You mentioned the blacksmithing and like being in the field and like fixing weapons. Does that mean weapons are gonna have like a visible durability out in the field and breaking that a blacksmith has to go and fix?
Whoa.
Good question. So weapons will not break. We're not taking the Breath of the Wild approach, but they can wear down to a very detrimental level, and you can sharpen them yourself in the field. It'll take longer. It'll be a lesser job unless you have those skills in blacksmithing, or you can go to a blacksmith and actually have them sharpen it, and it'll be a cheap thing that they can do very quickly, but it'll buff the hell out of that sword, right? So even if there will always be an incentive to go to somebody else or to go to a specialization before doing it yourself.
See, that is
and if you are that specialization, even better,
like,
right? But
this is the shit that people
like, there's
talk about.
always going to be an approach to try to make it involve another player.
Like having an NPC that can do the job for like an expensive fee, but having a player that you can haggle with to do a cheaper job and just as good or even better. Or having a friend that's a blacksmith that'll be like, all right, bro, I got you. Let's fix your shit up. That in and of itself definitely can create its own economy, which is something we haven't seen before. Sounds like this game's trying to do a lot, and it's gonna be crazy.
And if not, there's always going to be an NPC there.
What's up, Dar?
Awesome.
Come to me, my children. I will sharpen your swords.
Yes, Rich can do it as well.
Same. Hey, Star, thank you so much for coming in and just answering questions, even if it was just for the, even if you were just coming in for the giggles of it, and then you're gonna go out. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You actually convinced me
There we
enough.
go,
I
I
don't do
hear
this
you now.
very often. You convinced me enough to actually drop money for your Patreon. Because the way you speak, the way that you've acted, the way you've treated this entire conversation, despite this being a complete on the nose immediate type discussion,
For real.
you've been really good about it, and I just felt like you just deserve to. Y'all deserve to have that.
I'm listening to this this panel interview from the devs of this Asteria VR game. Asteria VR, it's sounding good. I don't know, it sounded really good. Another VR MMO coming out that actually looks good, like a Zelda game.
Yep. Oh my god.
I know there's thousands of other people who are doing it, but
No,
I just wanted to
please.
tell you, you guys are awesome. I hope you have a good day, and just keep on trucking along and enjoy yourself, man.
Yeah.
Look, you guys are awesome. I mean, I'm doing this for you, right? And when I say that, I mean I am you. I've been waiting for this experience.
I am
forever.
you.
I've been wanting to get
I am
one
you.
for a decade and a half.
Sorry.
You know. So yeah, no, it's very astounding that there are so many people here, but you know, I'm gonna continue to thank you every time I see
It's
you.
not astounding. It's very well deserved. Although I
Yeah.
will say,
It's very
you
much
can do us a
deserved.
favor. Please go have your free time.
Yes.
Yeah.
for over an hour.
We've been holding
Yeah.
hostage.
I'm gonna go play Blade and Sorcery. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Any thoughts,
Well, that
boys?
was awesome.
Any
Thank
thoughts?
God.
Any
That was
thoughts?
awesome.
Any thoughts
Yo,
for
we
video?
missed the opportunity to ask him to give us all special roles because we were all here.
Oh,
did,
no, no,
Yeah, I
no.
don't know.
Wait, don't worry.
Oh,
I
that's
have a
okay.
video.
Hold up. We
I
can
have a
ask him
video.
in general.
No, I have a video.
Shy,
I have
go
video
ask him.
proof. I can
Shy's
send
gone.
it.
No way, he's
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Hi,
we-
Shy.
Hello.
people, hey, Shy.
Oh,
Oh yeah. By the way,
How's it going?
speaking of the buffs, when does all of that stuff actually kick in? Because I did just spend on the Patreon thing. So when does the actual
Wait,
like-
let me send you the link to the Patreon support to link your Discord account.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
appreciate you, man.
When am I getting my cool jacket?
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
we're
but
thinking- yeah,
any,
I
wait,
would put
everybody
that,
quiet,
like,
everybody
right now.
quiet. Anybody got any
No.
final thoughts for the videos or like anything you want to say? Like, I'm going to upload this entire like VC of him talking.
Fortnite.
Like, oh, okay. No, but like, I recorded until I think the blacksmithing part or something. I'm gonna have to like relook at the footage, but I recorded 14 minutes and now 7 minutes extra, so 21 minutes. Jesus, we talked a lot with Star. But yeah,
We got
cheers.
21
Yeah.
minutes? Damn.
Yeah, and I
Alright,
bet
well,
it was only
for
like
the video-
half of it. Half of the
Yeah,
video.
for
That
the
was probably
video.
half of it.
Damn it, we missed half
Here's
of
what I'll
it.
say for the video. For everybody who came here just for the funs and giggles and came out and we're gonna continue watching SAO, like
Oh,
obviously,
we are going to
but
yeah, obviously.
for
yeah.
everybody
They're literally
that
trying to make like a essay.
watched this and did this just for the sake of it and asked these questions and we're super kind to these people. Just remember, these guys are developers. They are the people making this game, and everything that he said was intended to make sure that we were aware, despite the fact that we just did this for the goofs. We were
True.
aware of all of the of all the fun, cool, exciting ideas that we had in our heads that we wanted to ask them. He just came here to do that, and I feel like if nothing else, that deserves a little bit of support. So come in, for anybody who's watching, come in and just chill with us. Just join
Yeah,
us.
come say
and
hi.
Yeah.
like
Alright. This
awesome,
gets
awesome.
fine. I'm very
Yeah.
curious about how this video
Wait,
will do.
are you leaving or
Jesus.
something, or are we sticking here still?
No, I'm sticking in.
I've been cleaning guns this entire time into the radius.
It's
A Grabify?
oh,
How to link your account to Patreon so the bot
Oh.
can give you the role.
Well, I mean, it's
Oh.
easy enough. You go
okay.
into setting, you go into plus, you go into linked account, and then you have Discord popping up. Hell yeah.
Who's gonna upload that to YouTube?
Me, Hunter,
Yeah.
the guy with 98 subscribers that mostly gets 500 views on every short. Yeah, baby.
I'm
We're gonna have to cut that part out.
Actually,
Yeah.
cut it.
That's
Like we can do stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean.
Would edit that video just in case and go through it one more time in case there's any
Yeah.
slander in
Or
there.
may-
Make
you know
sure
what,
there's
Murph?
nothing bad.
Maybe everybody DM
Oh,
me
wait.
something like E or something, and I'm going to like put his.
Okay.
I got you.
How the fuck do you put
Okay.
people? That's
We'll go over the TikTok
okay.
videos
Madonna
again for
goes
anybody
off.
that's here that didn't get to see the TikTok videos. There's not very
Hunter,
many
I
of
have a
them.
question. Were you here for the cage incidences?
Cajuns? No, I was here.
Multiple slander thing? I was like, oh, immediately what popped in my
What the
The online.
Okay.
my first day.
Some chit chat.
like, boy,
More. There's definitely
Cool. So, the sick hunter replied to me, not this. TikTok. Start at the end of it. So I was like, there's just a little intro video. But I like the art style. The art style is fire. I think a lot of people like the art style, which is why there's so much interest in the game. On top of the art style, it looks like they're already talking about how certain things will work, like the blacksmithing and the weapon degradation. Little town sceneries. We're gonna go through them quick. I would like it so like you could enter all the buildings. I get that that's hard as fuck, but the one dev is doing it in Venture City, so no, it's doable. Goes really fast. Everything looks really good. I don't know if these are in-game images, but then you can see like their character. Current VR framework for our MMO. Sword off the back. I wonder if they had someone design their world or if they did it themselves. Physics looked halfway decent. It's weight to the weapons. If this is what their final characters look like, that already looks way better. Okay, this is Star. That was the guy talking in that entire video. The different character there. Oh. Did they miss or did it not register? Hit, miss, hit. So unless if you swing too fast, it's gonna not register. Which there's only so many things you can do to combat the wiggle. Little sidestep. This is like good. I feel like magic is easier to do than melee combat. So it's like when the melee looks good, it might feel good. It's like there's shields and stuff. Look at this. Right here, this thing's floating. There's no railing there. But it's alright. That's alright. Now they're already like working on the blacksmithing. And they were saying in the video, your weapons won't break, but they'll go down to where probably they're not hitting as hard as they should, as if they're in perfect condition. That's fire. Look at the way the sparks move. Depending on the point of contact. And most things in VR don't have to be like the cooking doesn't have to be like so intricate that it's hard to do. It just has to be a physical motion to cook. But the blacksmithing doesn't have to be hard to do. It's just a physical motion.
We are making the next VR MMORPG. And no, I don't mean a social experience or a remake of Sword Art Online, even though they can be very well done, shout out Argus VRC. No, I mean a fully blown VR MMO with combat, smithing, cooking, gathering, and a bunch of other core features that players have been wanting for over a decade, all inside of a narratively driven, meaningfully crafted world that feels good to be in, both visually and mechanically. If you're interested, check out our Discord.
This is the last video. Like,
we are making the...
It's exciting stuff. It's exciting stuff. Oh, we're gonna jump into some Assassin's Creed. How long have we been up? going through all of that took about an hour. About 11:30. Fuck, that's gonna be cool though. That game looks like it's really gonna be cool. There we go. Stream titles changed. Oh. It says offline. Okay, now it says streaming. Maybe it dropped for a second. It doesn't say it did. Pretty quiet morning. All right, I need something. Here we go. An AC shadow. Bullshit. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's go. I love that opening. Not sure if that was the town or not. Let's go somewhere. Let's go. I think we took this place down. We could go do this one. Come on, up. Whatever. What's wrong? What are you crying for? Something? This is, yeah, the basic castle. Okay, so, okay, let's say that's all that was in there. Usually there's a usually there's like a big tree or something to get in here. Oh, I know. Or I could just fight my way in. There's a daisho. How many daisho are here? Question. No, 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 no. Bruh. I didn't know there's like 2 other guys right there. I thought I'd kill one, fight 2, at least take one down fast. Really? There's nothing on this side to get in? going down. Okay. 3 there. Is that another die show? Yeah, it is. Come on, get down.
Probably just being paranoid.
Okay, there's the 3. Another dice show. Ain't no way she's jumping up there. Ain't no motherfucking way. Let's go around. Let's take this guy out. Run up the wall, bitch. What's wrong with you? Oh my god, this girl need to get up that wall. She does not want to move. Okay. Let's retry this fight now. Damn it. Damn it, the dice show's here. Run. If I don't like... No! Ain't no motherfucking way. Run.
So long, Shinobi.
Fuck. The dice show came over and ruined my good time. What the fuck? Damn it. Sorry, guys. Come on. Get over here fast. I almost want to say fuck it, and it's running. Bitch. Right to the front door this time. Fuck it. Fight this dice show. Go check out the body, homie. No.
The shinobi is dead.
Ooh, what the fuck? Fucking place. I'm gonna do something else because obviously I can't dodge today. Yesterday I lit up that castle like it was nothing, and they were higher level people. Fucking trash. Fucking trash. Oh,
Another peasant with an attitude, huh? No mercy.
I didn't even do anything. Bro, I blocked that. Yeah? How many dice show are there? Oh, wow. I didn't see it coming. Kinda like that one, huh? Your dice show is dead. Your life is perfect.
Run off.
No way! I'm fucking dead. I'm dead.
I can't see them. Your head is mine.
need some fucking help.
I am going to find you.
What's that? Is that my rations? What's up, Bender?
Into your fate.
What are you up to, dude? Nice. Very nice. Oh, man. I got like a, I think I'm gonna stream this I got like a tea tasting later. Should be funny. Oh my god, what the fuck? Good, dude. Doing good. Living the dream, you know? It's funny, people say that all the time, but I actually mean it. Oh, nice. Are you gonna start streaming again? Very nice, dude. Right. Give me some help. Free kunai.
Your path ends now.
God damn it!
I did it.
Fuck. I'm using Restream and that does. But that's different. Yeah, it's something to stream more than one channel.
Huh? What's over there?
Come outside, bitch. Shouldn't follow me. Yeah, I don't like worry about how many people are in there just because I'm playing VR and it's damn near impossible to fucking keep track of that. Damn, I need some help. I'm a booger away from dying. Fucking someone sneezes on me, it's over. Your face hurts me, yeah? Cavity, yeah, that'll fuck you up. Let's get this fast travel. The construction of a new town. Feudal Japan. Time to drop the band hammer. You're gone. Thank you. Okay, what's it? something there. No, it's just a flame. So the only things that are like right over here. That's it.
You and me. This will be quick. Hey, boss. Up there.
That's cheap. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna jump off and die. But I can't get hit again, or I'm dead.
Could you help us out? Come on. We need to check out what that was. Huh?
I literally rip. That's a oof moment.
Fucking embarrassing!
That's a oof moment. Seemed to... Over here, owling. I need a fucking... Give me something in here.
I can't let them see me.
Yes. We can change it to 18 plus? I think so. Right. Twitch Studio is done for.
Hey, who is there? Anyone? I will strike you down.
All these floors are... Insect cage is a quest item. This guy here. So there's the chest for all the dice show. Home remedy. Below me. I don't see a ladder to go down. There it is. Here's the loot. Smuggle that. Thank you. Damn it. Okay, I only got one left. Fuck, why did I open that door? That wasn't smart. Run, bitch, run! A lot of heals. Fucking came out of the wrong door. Damn it! Run, bitch!
I lost sight of them.
Go. Okay. Little cheat. I'm gonna cheat. Because I know right here. Oh fuck, get up here. You can only use it once? Oh my god. This game just thought of everything, huh? You can't cheat when they won't let you. He's inside that. Okay. So what do I see? Nice ration. Just what I needed. There's no rations up here. There's no loot item up here. Now I can't see anything. Dead. Damn it. How did he get me? I literally like...
Investigate the area.
Oh, he's going up, and I just jumped down. That was sick. That was a nasty kill. What just happened? Am I really stuck in the roof of this building? Oh my god. My first bug. Oh no, I got it.
That doesn't look good.
Four? It's ridiculous. I need my kunai. I do. often finding common katanas. Like, where's a uncommon, or rare, or exquisite, or legendary, or anything other than common? Can't get those. I got one. Did I get the back? Did I get something back from him? Look at that bitch. If you don't kill him, you don't get it back. Don't get straw burn on your Johnson calling like that. On the roof, I got stuck on the roof.
Sometimes the moon looks like a bowl of rice. Make me so angry. I'm too drunk to listen to this. Ignoring me is a mistake. You should see your face right now. I will send you to your ancestor.
What's up, dude? Assassin's Creed Shadows, yeah. I love the game, man. It's really good. They did a good job in it.
Inspect the area. I will cut you to pieces.
You said what? Me or you? Oh, okay. I could find some fucking hell if I could fight. The fuck was that? Okay, that was a glitch. I'm not sure what that was. We're doing, there's some friends from the bar that like have a tea business that we're gonna go to later. Might get my fortune read.
Yep.
It's like something down there. What is it? Is it health? Okay. Please be health. Nothing. Kunai refilled. It's the dice show. There's something in there. Fishing. Hit me. Green pheasant. Oh, I got a chicken. My pet chicken.
Can anyone help me?
Bitch. She stabbed me. You guys saw it. She didn't have to die, but she wanted to die. There's that thing. That's it for this area. There's a couple things right there. Thank you. Already been in there, I think. That was the last dice show, maybe? Can I? Is it showing me the tower? Look at the map. The map will tell you. Should tell you. Okay. That was the last dice show. Take his loot. Let's go get out of here. She really does move pretty fluently. I'm not going. There we go to the top. It's below me. Nope. Go up, please.
Better look here.
Shouldn't have been here. It's like, why would I not kill those people? It's more XP. Legendary light armor. Look at that. Legendary, my first piece of legendary armor. From what I'm, okay, everything goes up. It comes with a skill on it too. Sell all of those. Shuriken no longer break on third impact. You can, so that's what's happening. I'm getting them back, but I'm using them so much that they're breaking. It's lit. I got my first legendary set. $232, $238. Not worth it. 241, 261, 8.8, 6.8. Might be worth it. And it matches my shit. I'll go with it. I take one less point of damage and I boost everything else. Easy. Yo, you've spent 1 day and 12 hours hanging out with me. That's a lot of time. 36 hours in channel. That's no little feat. I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you. Ooh, boy. Whole day. That's a lot of time. So if I climb up to the top, I can fast travel out of here. Where do we want to go? Kanto region, the Katano region. Got this. I defeated that. I could purchase this. Let's fast travel. $200. Okay, I'm supposed to beat somebody like north of here? Straight north. Chill out. Let me pet you. Come here. Don't run. What's happening here? Drown that horse. There's something here. Uguchi Crossing. Yeah? Bro, this person is... Person's something else. What's that?
You die today. You won't get away.
Combos go crazy. So this is like a bandit camp. Might as well kill one. Didn't see you. So I'll get my shit back. We got a two back. Where's the other guy? Oh, is it him? It's not this shit. Oh, here it is. There's my kunai. Run. I'm on fire, bitch. Oh my god, I'm on fire.
You don't stand a chance.
Oh, he threw that bitch. That's pretty fire. His attacks are way faster without that. Oh, thank God. Thought I was about to die. This attack's got so much faster. There. Some stuff in here. There's somebody here that has a key. Oh, there it is. I don't like the smuggling. Like, why do I have to keep going to get scouts to smuggle? Why can't I just mark it and the scouts just do it? Smuggle everything that's marked. Something underneath? It's in the water.
They moved outside. Looking inside for the enemy.
There you go. Ain't no motherfucking way. Yeah. Okay, did I just beat this? So red is hostile for sure. Wealth high. I did find some shit there, but I mean, I don't think there's anything special. I don't think there's anything special. Let's start blocking again. Oh, fuck. Take all this shit.
I'm going to find you.
Not if I find you first. Complete. Contract done. Cool. Infinite, dude. Day's been good. We went over a VR game earlier that's coming out. I think it's getting time for me to, let's see, what time is it? Yeah. It's getting time for me to end stream soon. But let's go over everything we talked about earlier. There is the YouTube video. Let's look it up. If you want some insights on, what is it? I can't remember his name. It's Hunter something. Let's see. Let me try to spell it right. Here we go. I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, this is the YouTube video here.
A little bit of blacksmithing, you know, in combat or in the field. I mean, that's a level that a lot of people
Stars,
who
the
just
one
play
talking
blacksmithing
here.
won't get to experience. You know, they won't
Exactly.
get to experience the.
There's a lot in here.
I guess the convenience and also the fulfillment that comes
Questions
with
about
maintaining your
guilds,
partner
a lot
or
about
if you are
blacksmithing.
in, you know, Arcana and you are doing.
We also looked at the TikTok videos that they have up, which I'm sure you've seen these, right? If you haven't, definitely go check this out. This is one I'm looking forward to, where you can see like their models and characters went from this to this. It's fire. I'm ready for it. Oh yeah, I've been seeing stuff on this. So the only content on YouTube is that video I just showed you. It's the Asteria panel interview is the name of the
A little bit of blacksmithing.
Hunter man
you know,
here.
in combat or in the field.
He's
I mean, that's a level that
part of the
a lot of
community.
people who just play blacksmithing won't get to experience. You know, they won't get to experience the.
There was something really good in here.
So, as like half joking, but outside of that, yeah, I think that's where I'll leave it for now.
Okay, Star, thank you for being with us. Thank you for being with us.
Can you add a 50? I love
questions.
Hear me out.
Is that to say that we don't take suggestions? Right. So
I forget where it was, but he talks about how like their professions are gonna have like meaning. I know Riff commented on one of their TikToks. They put Riff in one of their TikToks. I saw. It was funny. Yeah, they put Riff in one of their TikToks. Like saying that it's like a good idea, which I also agree that Riff XR is a good idea, but I'm not sure it's implemented in the best way. You know, take that as you will. So it is a very nice day out. Let's show you. It is a very nice day. I'm still a couple weeks from being back in VR myself. I'm having some issues with my VR controllers. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. So it'll be a little bit before, but I'll try to, you know, stream sometimes. Someone played Eldermore in alpha. Oh, Eldermore. I'm excited for that one too. It looks more on the side, like, I don't know how the combat and stuff will be, but just the visuals and the art style that the studio went with, it looks more on the style of a WoW or I don't know, but let's see. Yeah, I'm always fucking this up. All right. Infinite, I feel like this happened yesterday. You came in right at the very end of my stream. I feel like this happened yesterday. I think I am good here. Got my first level 8. It's still not that good compared to my legendary. But it would be possible to be a miner in blacksmith in the other one, or are we able to level up? So it seems like it's going to be like, you know, if you want to be a good blacksmith, you have to like use your blacksmithing. It's like everything, you know, everything that shit gets done levels up by just, you know, using the actual skill of it. Okay, there we go. It's not sync anymore. Yep. Yeah, I hit my head on the mic. It's to me, it reminds me of Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. The more you use a singular skill, the more that singular skill leveled up, not you. Or, you know what I mean? So I imagine you'd get like XP from your normal shit, completing missions, defeating monsters, but just using the skills, maybe even in practice, would make them level up. So I remember, like, you can go around jumping and your athletics skill would go up in Oblivion. Like, you didn't actually have to do, like, you didn't have to actually hit anybody with those skills. Yep. But we're getting ready to end stream, guys. I appreciate everybody that's been here. It's always a great time. You guys make this so fun to come in game and hang out. And I'm not sure when my next stream is, but I hope everybody enjoys their weekend. Dr. Tuberculosis, you better join the Discord. I sent you the link. I'm looking forward to it. I'm staying down to play any RPG. Yeah. You think you are in the Discord. My phone's over there, so I'll have to check it in a little bit. But I'll personally give you the permissions to join the VCs and stuff. All right, everybody, as always, until next time, don't forget to drink water.